Two countries, Wales and Argentina, have met on 4 occasions, twice in 1968 in Buenos Aires, when Argentina won 1 game and Wales were fortunate enough to secure a draw in the second test. And after a break of 3 weeks, Mr. Alan Lewis is back here to officiate at an international. He was the referee in the Llanelli Stade Francais match in the European Cup here 3 Saturdays ago. Captain Robert Howley knows that an improved performance is required against the Argentinians, and to prove that that narrow defeat by South Africa wasn't a flash in the pan. Scott Quinnell on the charge from the kick-off. A neat little chip ahead from Neil Jenkins. Neil Jenkins, top points scorer in Welsh rugby, had a fantastic game against South Africa. Chris Wyatt is taken at the front for Argentina by the captain Spoleda. Agustin Pichot out to Contamponi. Brings in Jose Orengo, taken high though in the tackle by Scott Quinnell. Scott Quinnell recently rejoined Llanelli Rugby Club from Richmond, and he's up against his former club partner Agustin Pichot at scrum half for Argentina. Scott Quinnell, the threat of a 14-day ban was lifted earlier in the week, which has allowed him to play for Wales this evening, along with brother Craig at lock forward. The first time, incidentally, that both brothers have played together here at Stradey Park. This then an early attempt, an early opportunity for Felipe Contamponi. Won the number 10 berth following an injury to Gonzalo Quesada. I wonder whether Contamponi is equally as efficient with the boot as Quesada. Early on, he certainly is, so it's 3 points on the board for the Argentinians, who lost their test matches against France last week and Italy a fortnight ago. But the end results didn't do them justice nor credit, so they're looking to consolidate as well this evening, Argentina. Camerlinx scored the try against France last weekend. T-shirt with a high kick. Flash of heads. An Argentinian on the ground as Scott Quinnell goes on the charge once again. You can expect a few of those this evening, certainly. Mark Taylor. Oh, a half break by the Swansea centre over the 10-metre line. Oh, well, now then, this surely merits a red card. A boot went in on Robert Howley. He was in no position at all to defend himself. So this then an opportunity for Neil Jenkins to draw the scores. Contamponi having succeeded to the penalty goal after 2 minutes. Jenkins straight and true. It's long enough as well, so it's 3 points all. That's penalty goal by Neil Jenkins, cancelling out that of Felipe Contamponi. But the referee, Alan Lewis, will need to be very, very wary of off-the-ball incidents. Chris Wyatt was taken out by the Argentinian captain Spoleda without the ball.
Challenge for the ball. That's it. Okay. No.
Wales will get the penalty. Neil Jenkins crossed the 600-point mark last Saturday against South Africa. Good take at the back by Chris Wyatt, but Martin Durand, the Argentinian number 6, was through rather too quickly for Alan Lewis's liking. That's a useful kick from Neil Jenkins into the Argentinian 22. A good take by Chris Wyatt at the back. Chris Wyatt, back row forward, turned second row. That's where Graham Henry sees his future. Well taken again. A good ball from the top of the line-out. Scott Gibbs on the charge. Opportunities now left and right for Wales. No one prepared to take the pass. Wales will get the line-out once again.
Away. Knock on.
Just knocked on in the process, so Wales will get the scrum rather than the line-out. And this is where Wales might suffer this evening. The Argentinian front five have a 4-stone advantage over their counterparts. A huge scrum from the Argentinians, and they might well wear Wales down as the evening progresses. Chris Anthony wears number 3 for Wales. Number 1 is Andrew Lewis. The former with Swansea, the latter also with a rebel club, Cardiff, playing outside the domestic league in Wales. Taken on by Martin Williams. That's the Argentinian try line in the background. Howley spreads it wide to Jonathan Humphreys. He had a huge game against South Africa last weekend. Mark Taylor, he's through the gap. Can he go the whole way? Yes, he can. Mark Taylor, the Swansea centre, scores his first try for Wales. Well taken. Created a try last week for Gareth Thomas, but today had the confidence to get to the try line himself. That's Mark Taylor. That's Graham Henry, the Welsh coach. Good quick ball. Jenkins missed out Scott Gibbs. Mark Taylor pinned his head back, went past Jose Orengo and Facundo Soler to get to the try line. Excellent try for Wales. Deathly hush descends over Stradey Park as Neil Jenkins hoists the high one. It's straight and true once again. So after 9 minutes of play, Wales extend their lead 10 points to 3. That's what the crowd have paid to come and see Wales scoring tries. It all stemmed from the quick ball. Well taken on by Jonathan Humphreys, sucking in the Argentinian defence. Chris Wyatt is the first man there. Gibbs, Scott Quinnell on the charge. Cowley is held by Martin Durand. Craig Quinnell. Good hands again from the Welsh. Oh, well done, Neil Jenkins. Gareth Thomas to Scott Gibbs, to Mark Taylor. He's got David James on the wide outside. Back inside is Chris Wyatt to Colin Chavis. Chavis will get there. Oh, what a magnificent try for Wales. Good hands, started in their own 22 and finished off in style by the Swansea flank forward, Colin Chavis. He had an excellent game in defence against South Africa, proving his attacking qualities a week later here at Stradey Park against Argentina. Gareth Thomas, ball held high. Scott Gibbs. Again, Mark Taylor called for it on the outside. He found Chris Wyatt on his inside shoulder. He storms for the try line. A neat little pass then, a deft little pass to Colin Chavez for the run-in. Jenkins, for the second time in as many minutes, succeeds with a conversion, and Wales are up to a comfortable 17 points. Here is where it all started, that neat little pass from Neil Jenkins. The change of angle from Gareth Thomas, and again Scott Gibbs creating the space out wide for Mark Taylor. Determined run from the Swansea centre. Chris Wyatt to Colin Chavez, evades the tackle, gets to the try line. It's all going Wales' way at the moment. That's a monstrous kick again from the Wales and Pontypridd outside half. Colin Chavez, that then his first try in the Welsh international shirt. Played all across the back row. More comfortable at flank forward than at number 8. Jenkins, Taylor again. Overrun by the Welsh backs though. Ignacio Corletto is number 14. But they'll have to come back. No breeze whatsoever at Stradey Park. Ideal conditions for good open rugby, and that's what we've seen certainly for the first 15 minutes or so. The Argentinians undoubtedly will attempt to close it down as the game progresses, knowing that their strength lies in the scrummage. Quinnell, Martin Williams cleans up. Howley to Jenkins again, a neat little chip ahead, keeping the pressure on the Argentinians. David James going down on his man, but look at this again. Scott Quinnell driving through Martin Williams and Colin Chavez in close support. Felipe Contemponí wears 10 from the Newman Club in Buenos Aires. 21 years of age. His twin brother Manuel is at fullback. He'll be disappointed with that kick. He'll get another opportunity. It's a better one. Scott Quinnell, 19 caps for Wales. Scored a memorable try against France back in 1994. That's Omar Hassan Jalil with a headgear. The Argentinian tight head prop, won by Alejandro Ayub at second row. Stolen by Wales. Federico Mendes in the short sleeves. And again, Neil Jenkins pushes the visitors back into their own 22. Quinnell wins it down the front as Wales vary the line out. Chris Wyatt drives in. It's there for Howley.
Okay, kick us on the ball. Yes, no, there's no more ruck. You come around the wrong side. Back. Back.
Argentinian captain penalised once again, claiming that the ball was out, but the referee claims that he wasn't binding either. Robert Howley mustering his troops. 25 caps for Wales, Robert Howley. Neil Jenkins, only the 5th Welsh player to reach 50 Welsh caps, having won 58. And this kick then to extend Wales's lead to 17 points. They lead by 17 points to 3. Again, what a useful kick that is. It's 20 points to 3 now to Wales. And we're not at the midway point yet through this first half. The capacity crowd at Stradey Park, Llanelli, as we look again at that kick from Neil Jenkins. What a confident kicker he is. Quinnell to take it on. Appears to be an accidental offside. Ran into Chris Anthony, or so it would appear. The second time then Argentina in the Wales 22, picked up by Pablo Camerlinks. Contemporaneously brings in Facundo Soler. He's well marshalled by Neil Jenkins and Colin Jarvis. It's there again for Hassan Jalil, the Wellington prop forward. That's the Northampton hooker, Federico Mendez. Prop turned hooker. Contemporaneously. Oh, Rengo felt that tackle from Scott Gibbs. Strongest tackler, most resolute tackler in the game in Scott Gibbs. Howley, as Wales look to run it from their own 22. That was obstruction, says Alan Lewis. Wales deemed to have crossed in midfield, although it looked rather innocuous. We look again at the incident. Well, one could argue with that decision. So this then an opportunity for Contemporaneously to add to his earlier penalty. And only for the second time Argentina in the Wales 22, and for the second time Contemporaneously contemplates the posts. Struck it well, has the outside half. He doubles his tally and that of Argentina. They're up to 6 points. But Wales still lead. There's that punch from Manuel Contemporaneously. And by Chris Wyatt. Martin Williams, the Pontypridd wing forward. Nudged forward by Chris Wyatt before he reclaimed it, hence the scrum. 20 points to 6 it is then to the home side. A comfortable lead thanks to those two well-taken tries by the Swansea pairing of Mark Taylor and Colin Chavez. Again, some indiscipline from the Argentinians. Wales take it quickly through Colin Chavez, taken by Federico Mendes. Howley to Jenkins to Scott Quinnell. That's the Argentine try line in the background. Wales regroup. Surely there's an offside. Reggiardo it was, the prop forward, the offender, and he'll get a ticking off. And a yellow card as well. Got a few around Stradey Park here. I think that should have been a red card a long time ago for that illicit use of the boot on the face of Robert Howley. Good drive by Wales, but it was Reggiardo. Well, he didn't actually fall offside, did he? This kick then from Neil Jenkins to re-establish that 17-point advantage. Wales now lead by 23 points to 6. Terry Cobner, former Welsh international, now the director of coaching. Then it's Scott Quinnell from deep within his own 22. Taylor to Shane Howarth, his first touch of the ball. Daryl James well taken by the Pontypridd winger. Oh, couldn't quite get that ball back inside to Scott Gibbs. It's still there for the Welsh though. All rather untidy at the moment. And they've conceded the penalty as well. What an exciting run that was from Shane Howarth. Won 4 caps for New Zealand before establishing his Welsh credentials, now winning his second at Stradey Park. 10 times capped Daryl James it was who took it on. Couldn't quite get that pass into Scott Gibbs. So here we are, Shane Howarth once again weaving one way, then the other, up to the Argentine 22. A huge roar of approval from the Stradey Park crowd as Wales look again to spread it wide through Mark Taylor. Martin Williams. Howley to Gareth Thomas, the neat little chip ahead. But Argentina caught offside. And undoubtedly Neil Jenkins will step up once again. But 2 exciting runs now from the Wales fullback Shane Howarth, eligible for England and Croatia as well, would you believe. Scored 17 points on his New Zealand debut against South Africa in '94 and scored all 18 points in the 18-all draw in the final test of the '94 series. Daryl James, a strong runner with ball in hand. A balanced runner, Shane Howarth, a deceptive runner as well. .17 advantage. It's now 20 points. Wales up to 26. And 16 of those points to Wales outside half, Neil Jenkins. .41 caps at Outside half, 9 at fullback, 8 at centre. The player of the year in Wales in 94 and 95, that's Neil Jenkins. Chris Wyatt taking the responsibility for the restarts. Unfortunately, the ball went forward. That's Craig Quinnell, the younger of the Quinnell brothers. Hammer links to Pichot. He and Scott Quinnell know each other very well. Both until recently played for Richmond. Pichot is still there, of course, but Quinnell now returned to Llanelli. Contamponi. That's Miguel Angel Ruiz, number 7. As Argentina now look to strike back, Federico Mendez to Martin Durand, the flank forward from the Champagnat Club, Buenos Aires. The shot held in, and he's not a happy little scrum half at all. A broad grin on the face of former Wales captain Jonathan Humphreys. Knows that he struck a nerve with Augustine Pichot. And this time the touch judge will step in. Soler from Cordoba. And not the best of kicks, that's from Neil Jenkins. Certainly the only minus point in his game so far this evening. Taken again by Chris Wyatt. Taken high by Chris Anthony. Again, off the ball. Robert Howley is taken out.
Okay, go on.
And the fists are flying. Chris Anthony on the receiving end. Wheels tight head, prop forward.
Okay, we'll have the scrum here, please.
Been out of the game for many months, Chris Anthony. That's a good drive from the Argentinians. Pichot. Hammer links to Durand. Wales certainly weren't back the mandatory 10 metres. So Hammer links will probe once again, taken by Chris Wyatt and Jonathan Humphreys. Pichot, that's the Wales try line in the background. Mendez, he's a strong hooker, 17 stones
Stay on.
of Argentinian beef. There he is again, the number 2. There for Pichot. To Kammerlinks. That's good work by the Argentinians, and they'll get the scrum as well. And who would bet against them scoring from this position? Probably the best scrimmaging side in the world, Argentina. Italy yielded a penalty try
No, let's go.
to Argentina a fortnight ago. Well held by Jonathan Humphreys and Wyatt. But Wales now will feel the pressure coming through in the scrum. Get the penalty once again. Pichot tries to take the quick one to Soler. They'll have to come back. There it is again. That characteristic 8-man drive from the Argentinians. Pichot, he'll get there. Yes, he does. So that's the first Argentine try. from a solid scrimmaging base. And Augustine Pichot darts in to claim the try. What a good drive that was. Howley tried to prevent his opposite number, but he got to the try line despite his efforts. Well controlled at number 8 by Camerlinks. Pichot gets there. That's his 6th try for Argentina. Contamponi raises the score then to 13 points, but Wales still with a comfortable 13-point cushion. They lead by 26 points to 13. Pichot, such a live wire at scrum half. A bit too long by Neil Jenkins for his forwards to reclaim it. So now, can Argentina strike back, I wonder? It's Omar Hassan Jalil at tight head for Argentina. Andrew Lewis is one for Wales. Miguel Angel Ruiz, number 7. With him is Alejandro Turco Ayub at number 4 with a headband. Contamponi hoists the high one behind Gareth Thomas. It's taken though by Shane Howarth. Thomas couldn't quite hold it. Colin Chavez comes back to lend his support. Jenkins to Craig Quinnell, stopped in his tracks. And penalised as well, and again some foul play. Pichot gave Howley the elbow. It's Orengo heading for the Wales try line. Pichot, this ball header taken by Scott Quinnell. Argentina looking for their 2nd try. Pichot, Contamponi taken by Jenkins, and Wales somehow claim the ball. But again, it looked very ominous for the Welsh, and again it's a scrum. And the Argentinians must surely fancy their chances once again. That's a brilliant drive. Oh, what a mistake that was. The Wales scrum under pressure. Scott Quinnell tried to get the ball out to Neil Jenkins, but Contamponi it was on this occasion through on that loose ball to claim Argentina's 2nd try. Scott Quinnell did well to pick up the ball going backwards, but there was a knock on. It was knocked forward by an Argentine hand. But the try is valid, says the referee. Felipe Contamponi then takes Argentina's score up to 18 points as Argentina claw their way back into this match. Oh, he didn't strike that one well at all. So the score remains then at 26 points to 18. It's all a little bit too close for comfort now for the Welsh. Look at the low body angles from the Argentinians as they drive forward. And there wasn't much that Quinnell could do except pick up that loose ball. And Contamponi it was who got the touchdown. Jenkins kicks long. It's taken by Ayub. Now then, can Argentina get another try before half-time? It should really set Stradey Park alight. Wales looking so comfortable after 10 minutes with 2 tries in the bag through Mark Taylor and Colin Chavez. Howarth. Again, Wales in desperate trouble in their own 22. Mark Taylor, what a brave dive that was for the loose ball. And again, Argentina will get the scrum. And again, they must fancy their chances from close range. Howarth was caught by Jose Orengo. But Mark Taylor did well though. Henry, the Welsh coach, looking for his first victory. Came so close at Wembley last Saturday against South Africa. Martin Durand, having received treatment, is back on his feet. Pichot. Arbizu rather goes for the corner. Rather surprised. I'd have thought that the Argentinians would have gone for the scrum. Let's see what they can do from the line out. Taken by Kamerlinks at the back. Argentinians looking for the drive. Almost to the Wales try line. Can they get their third try before half-time? Pichot. Again, good tackling from the Welsh. Durand goes once again. They're held up now then. Having softened up the Welsh with a series of drives, I wonder. Can they come back to within a score before half-time? Chris Wyatt. The Wales lock forward it is, receiving treatment. Moving again. The value of flexibility in the back 5 of the scrum. Pichot feeds. And it's an excellent drive again, but the Wales scrum has collapsed. Total disarray. They may only have a 1-stone advantage in the scrum, but the front 5, as I said earlier, have a 4-stone advantage over their counterparts. Andrew Lewis, Jonathan Humphreys and Chris Anthony against Maurizio Reggiardo, Federico Mendes and Omar Hassan Jalil. A quick put in, and again the drive is on from the Argentinians. And again the Welsh scrum is going backwards at a rate of knots. Pichot goes over, but I think there may well have been a knee or a boot going in on Augustine Pichot. Keep an eye out for Gareth Thomas.
Yellow card. 14.
It's a yellow card.
Don't do that again.
For the Cardiff winger, Gareth Thomas. Cardiff centre, rather. So again then the scrum goes down, and again it's a drive, and again it's Chris Anthony deemed to collapse the scrum, and it's a penalty try awarded to Argentina. And incredibly, they're up to 23 points, having been down 20 points to 3 at one stage. A 17-point advantage now down to 3, with a conversion to come. The Argentinians renowned for their scrimmaging. Their game is based around the scrimmage, and again it's proven fruitful for them. This should be a relatively simple affair for Contamponi, yes. And at the stroke of half-time then, Contamponi brings the score back to within a point of Wales's total. Wales still lead though by 26 points to 25, thanks to those 2 tries early on from Mark Taylor and Colin Chavez. Then a series of scrums for the Argentinians. They claim 3 tries, 1 point separating the teams, and at half-time is 26 points to Wales, 25 to Argentina at half-time. To Stradey Park, Llanelli with the score is 26 points to 25 in Wales' favour. They led at one stage by 20 points to 3, but the Argentinians clawed their way back into the game, and Graham Henry must have had a stern word to say to his troops at half-time. Wales' 2019 last-minute triumph at Cardiff in 1976 is the highest score to date in the matches, and their 16-7 World Cup win in 91 is the biggest winning margin to date. So everything to play for. They will face one another in the opening match of the Rugby World Cup next year in Cardiff, and Wales will have been on tour, where they will play Argentina in 2 test matches during the summer. Scott Quinnell on the charge at the beginning of the second half, and he may well have been injured. Scott Quinnell prone to injury, seems to have taken a bang in the upper leg and groin area. Worried look on the face of Terry Cobner. Thankfully, Scott Quinnell is back on his feet, albeit rather gingerly. So an opportunity then for Neil Jenkins. To extend that 1-point lead, that very slender lead. .16 points so far for Neil Jenkins. The highest individual score in a match between the two countries is 12 points by Phil Bennett in 1976. He kicked 4 penalty goals. Jenkins has pushed that one to the left of the posts, so the score remains delicately poised at 26-25. This then is going to be a test of character for the Welsh. Can they hold out, knowing that they need to keep the ball away from a scrimmaging position? Thought perhaps that Graham Henry would have changed personnel at half-time. Mark Taylor to Gareth Thomas. Wales attacking the Argentine try line. Scott Gibbs. But again, somehow or other, Wales have contrived to lose the ball. It was knocked on by a Welsh hand, so it'll be an Argentine scrimmage. Darren Morris and Ben Evans are the 2 replacement props. They came on against South Africa last Saturday. And it must be in the contemplation of Graham Henry to make a substitution before the end of this match. Well, there's one being forced upon him now with the departure of Scott Quinnell. And it'll be Llanelli's Mike Royal will come on to claim his 14th cap. Mike Royal of Llanelli. He will go in at lock forward probably, and Chris Wyatt will revert to the number 8 position.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Contemporary struck that off the edge of his boot. We look again at that charge from Scott Gibbs. Found Mark Taylor on his shoulder, but there was no way through for the Swansea centre on this occasion. Travis. Score of the second try for Wales. Humphreys with Shane Howarth wide outside. Wales full of enterprise. Jonathan Humphreys storming game against South Africa last Saturday. The former Wales captain led his country on 17 occasions, more than any other forward. Well controlled by Wales. Howley. Well, the idea was to draw possibly David James in, but some misunderstanding in the Welsh ranks on that occasion. Federico Mendes won the Currie Cup with Natal in '96 and then won the European Cup with Bath the following season. Now Hooker at Northampton. Indeed, the whole Argentinian front row play away from home, so to speak. Giardo for Castra and Hassan Yalil for Wellington in New Zealand. The New Zealander Shane Howarth with that very useful kick deep into the Argentine 22. Kept it low. It was with the catch.
That's all right.
Contemporary hoist the high one. Oh, well taken by Lisandro Arbizu, the brave centre. Dumped unceremoniously at centre by Scott Gibbs. Camera links, Mendes, Pichot tries to go outside Gareth Thomas. Howarth as well under pressure. Offers all sorts of options for the Welsh, attacking from deep. That's why he's been included in the side. He shot again. Even if there's the remotest hint of an opportunity to attack, Pichot will take it. Yes, that tackle was just a little bit late, he says. Pedro Spoleda became the most capped international player in the international against Italy a fortnight ago, and like Mendes has played in 2 World Cups in '91 and '95. Ruiz, who played at second row against Wales A last Wednesday, claims it at the back for Argentina. Mendes once again. Durand, taken by Andrew Lewis. Argentina on the attack. Contemporary. Oh, good tackle by Robert Howley. That must have been a try-saving tackle, but the penalty is still there, though.
On the right.
For the visitors.
Okay, let him up, please, let him up. Okay, offside.
And I wonder, had Gonzalez Quesada been playing, whether the Argentinians could now be well ahead. He's pulled it. Score remains then at 26 points to 25. The crowd urging on the Welsh. Jenkins kicks it long downfield. The brothers in arms, the Contamponi brothers, Felipe to Manuel. Howley claims it for Wales.
It's all right, stay on. Stay on. Hands away, hands away, hands away.
Untidy ball, tidied up though by Wales flank forward Martin Williams, but loses it. As Argentina come away, Miguel Angel Ruiz on the outside. He's got Ignacio Corletto. Can he get there? Oh, the pass was forward. What a let-off for Wales. Pichot darting from the base of the scrum. He had Manuel Contamponi, Miguel Angel Ruiz to Corletto. But that last pass to the right winger was forward. The Welsh scrum under pressure once again. Captain assumes the responsibility for clearing his lines. Robert Howley. Promising attacking position yet again for Argentina. Wales will not contest the line, but rather concentrate on preventing the following surge. Again, some indiscipline amongst the Welsh. Offers an opportunity for the Argentinians. Alejandro Ayub wants the scrimmage, I think. And who can blame him? 3 tries for the Argentinians in the final 10 minutes of the first half resulted in tries. It's rather surprising, therefore, that Lisandro Arbizu kicked for position. Mendes to the back. It's Ruiz, number 7, who claims it. Oh, well done, the Welsh. The red line is holding so far. Now then, Orengo, well tackled again in midfield. But have Wales done enough to secure the ball? It'll be a scrum for Argentina.
Wait.
Determination on the face of Cardiff prop Andrew Lewis. Again, it's Robert Howley in with the all-important tackle. And uncharacteristically, Augustin Pichot knocked it forward. Well, that's a let-off again for Wales. It's soaking up the pressure in the opening minutes of the second half. 2 brilliant tries for the Welsh through Mark Taylor and Colin Chavez very, very early on. It seems like an age ago as Wales defend yet again. Chavez. They'll have to reform. The scrum had turned through the 90 degrees though. And Henry in contemplative mood once again. He must be considering making some substitutions. The front row certainly is having a hard time of it. Chris Anthony will be pleased to get up off the ground and finding his opposite man going back 10 metres or so. It's a relieving kick then from Neil Jenkins. Argentina pushing before the ball was anywhere near, and that's the pressure on the front row. Can be very dangerous. Chavez releases David James in midfield. That's a good run from the winger Mark Taylor. Now then, can Wales capitalise? They spread it wide. Craig Quinnelly's got Howarth on the wide outside, and Gareth Thomas as well. The ball didn't go to hand though, but that will raise spirits in the Welsh camp. A determined run from Craig Quinnell. 6 feet 6 inches, 18 stone plus on the charge. Well taken though by Lisandro Arbizu. But Gareth Thomas had overrun Shane Howarth. Now then, Howley. Oh, a neat little pass. Scott Gibbs on the charge. Change of angle to Martin Williams, to Colin Chavez. Can Chavez get there? Yes, he can. It's a second try for the Swansea flanker, and Wales is third. That's what was needed. They've soaked up the pressure in the opening minutes of the second half, and now they lead by 31 points to 25 with a conversion to come. But it was that change of direction from Scott Gibbs, following the neat reverse pass from Robert Howley. A determined run by Scott Gibbs, and Alejandro Ayub, the Argentinian second row, is hurled out of the way in the tackle, and Chavez finishes her off in style once again. Neil Jenkins did well, held the ball up for Scott Gibbs. Off his left foot, charge into Ayub, found Martin Williams, who had the presence of mind to slip the ball to Colin Chavez. He evaded the tackle of Lisandro Arbizu and Jose Orengo to get to the try line. Jenkins adds the conversion, and Wales are up to 33 points. Argentina 25. Now then, can they break clear? An 8-point advantage means Argentina need to score twice. They're quite capable of doing so on the evidence of the last minutes of the first half. Chris Wyatt having an excellent game for Wales yet again. On the feet, going in. Hassan Jalil in the headgear. And Spoleda, indiscriminate use of the boot. That's an excellent kick again from Neil Jenkins for the far touchline. As we look again at that surge from Scott Gibbs, does that change the direction? Saw the gap. Martin Williams did well, and Scott Gibbs again on the charge. He's fired up now. The British Lions centre. Jenkins to Gareth Thomas. Ball not quite going to hand. This is better play from the Welsh. Gareth Thomas scored a try here against Italy earlier on in the year, and a try again last Saturday against South Africa. 5 times capped for the British Lions. Scott Gibbs. Now then it's Argentina's turn to defend. Scrum remains solid. The better kick from Contemporaneous. Won't reach the touchline though. Howarth looks for the drop goal. He's got a bad attempt. from way out, from near the halfway line. Well, it's certainly worth a try. With the game still delicately poised, well, from within his own half. That's a monstrous kick. It was long enough, not quite accurate enough though. Argentinians making a substitution. Rolando Martin comes on for Martin Duran, a former Richmond player. Wales will get the put in. Failing to control the scrum though. Good ball again. Gibbs spins it out wide to Gareth Thomas, to David James over the 22. No one will stop the Pontypridd flyer. He claims Wales' fourth try. They're up to 38 points. David James then winning his 10th cap this evening, and that's his second try in the Welsh shirt. Scored a try against Italy in Rome in '96, and now claiming a try against Argentina in '98. Try was on from the moment Gareth Thomas came over from the right-hand touchline, and David James head back, going for the corner. And celebrating in style. Struck it well as Jenkins. Will it turn in? Yes, it will. It's 20 points then for the Wales outside half, but 40 points for his country and 25 to the Argentinians as Wales edge ahead. David James pins back his ears and flies in at the corner. Scott Gibbs eyeing the possibilities. Was Mark Taylor on the decoy run, bringing in Gareth Thomas, creating the space out wide for David James, who had Shane Howarth in support had he needed him. Of Bredal Heaven rising from the terraces and from the stands here at Stradey Park. Howley hoists the high one. Gareth Thomas is up on Contemporaneous. Pull back as well though. Rolando Martin, his first touch of the ball, charges through Colin Chavez, fails to get past Martin Williams. Mendes, taken high by Chavez. 2 tries then for Colin Chavez in this match. Sandro Arbizu missed the last minute drop goal for Bath in the European Cup last season, which could have given Breve the cup. And 1 of 5 in the team playing outside Argentina: Pichot, Regiardo Mendes and Hassan Jalil. Number 21 comes on. Eduardo Simon comes on then for Jose Orengo.
Stay on, don't take it down.
Argentina driving on. That's the Wales try line in the background. Can they get there? Yes, they can. It's a try for the captain, Pedro Spoleda. Looks promising, but again at the last minute it veers to the left of the posts. So the score then remains at 40 points to 30, 70 points in this match. And Wales have that 10-point advantage. Orlando Martin. David James brings him to ground. Good hands, Eduardo Simon. A strong run from the replacement. Facundo Soler, the left wing. The ball, unfortunately for him, went forward. A good probing run it was from the replacement, Eduardo Simon. Chavez did well initially with a scrum going backwards. And a momentary lapse of concentration from Robert Howley gives Argentina the advantage. Strangely, it's a hooker that comes on as a replacement, Mario Ledesma, which means that Federico Mendes will move out to loose head. Of course, he used to be a prop forward in his younger days. Won his first cap as a schoolboy of 18 years of age at prop for Argentina, and will be remembered for that punch on England international Paul Ackford at Twickenham in 1990. Had the best of games with the boot. He'll push that one to the right of the post, so it will appear. He'll be annoyed at himself for missing that kick. Quite a few of his kicks have gone astray. Hammerlinks takes the direct route towards the Wales try line. Argentina still 10 points adrift. Wales lead 40 points to 30. Orlando Martin. Hammerlinks once again taken by Chris Anthony. The Wales tight head prop. Hassan Jalil. Pichot to the replacement, Mario Ledesma from the Curupati club in Buenos Aires. Lisandro Arbizu looks for the corner. That's a neat little kick meant for Corletto. Well, that was rather reckless of Shane Howarth. Could well have conceded a try. And the look on Howard's face said it all. Ignacio Corletto. So Barry Williams finally comes on to assist the Welsh cause as Martin Williams leaves the field. Mendez.
Stay on, stay on.
Ayub. So again, Argentina will get the put in. Rolando Martin has returned to Argentina this year, but is still awaiting for the provincial union to allow him a playing permit. He'll have to wait until the 1st of January of next year, by all accounts, before renewing his links with San Isidro. Facundo Soler gives way to Diego Albanese. Oh, well stolen by Robert Howley. That's a monstrous kick from Neil Jenkins. If we look again at that steal by Robert Howley, stole the ball directly from under the nose of Lisandro Arbizu. Chris Wyatt climbs high once again. Enjoying every moment of this match is Chris Wyatt. Ball in hand yet again. Jenkins spins it out to Mark Taylor as Wales try to lift the tempo in the remaining minutes of this all-important match. Would dearly love to hand Graham Henry his first international success and also strike a psychological blow in advance of next year's World Cup, when, as I say, Wales will meet Argentina in the opening match. When the ball doesn't go to hand, the referee will call them back for an Argentinian indiscretion. And now then the opportunity is there for Neil Jenkins to put the icing on the cake. Jenkins. Gareth Thomas fails to take it cleanly. He struck it well. Wales are up to 43 points. Argentina 30. Points then for Neil Jenkins. Four tries apiece.
Stay on, stay on.
Albanese, the replacement. The Welsh are preventing him from playing the ball. Ledesma. Some indiscriminate use of the boot again by Hassan Jalil. Arbizu. Again bringing Albanese in on the scissors. This game is not over yet. Again, with some fists flying off the ball, and the touch judge has walked in. The initial decision is a penalty to Argentina. Murray White has had a busy evening.
Move away, move away. Blue and red, both feet on the ground.
Okay, well then we'll just leave it as it is. Leave it as it is. Leave it as it is.
Okay, I'm leaving it as it is. This way, on 10. 10 please.
So the penalty decision remains as Arbizu kicks for the corner. Argentina need to score twice to claim their first ever victory on Welsh soil. Ruiz climbs high, still dangerously close to that Welsh try line. Rolando Martin pushed back, hurled back in the tackle. Wales have done well. Barry Williams, the last man up.
Right, let's go. Forget about it. Wait.
Graham Henry without his first choice prop forwards, Peter Rogers and David Young. But again, it's Pichot who goes for it. Contemporaneous, well tackled by Robert Howley initially. Desperate tackling by the Welsh. Must be very close now to full time. Contemporaneous heading for the corner. Robert Howley did well once again. And this will be a relieving kick for Wales. It won't get to the touchline though. Albanese finds Manuel Contemporaneous from full back. He is on the charge, looking for support. Gets it again. Arbizu out wide is Contemporaneous to Simon. That's the Wales try line. Pichot taken by Colin Travis. Cameron Links with a quick taken penalty. Ayub held up on the Wales try line. Bodies everywhere as Rolando Martin again fails to ground it. Mendes driving through. Again, the Argentinians held up a few inches short. Now then, can they get there? Yet again, the Welsh hold them out. What a performance in defence from the Welsh. As Alan Lewis finally blows the final whistle to bring this dramatic game to a close. It's the first victory then for the Welsh under Graham Henry. It looked threatened at one time. The Argentinians coming back to 26 points to 25. The Welsh coaching team congratulating themselves as well as the players on the field. Graham Henry at last with a smile on his face. Alan Lewis and David Pickering patting him on the shoulder. So Wales emerged victorious then. 4 tries apiece it was, but 23 points from the boot of Neil Jenkins mean that Wales are victors by 43 points to 30 here at Stradey Park, Llanelli.